Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new Let's Play of Endless Space 2. Now a lot has happened since our last Let's Play of this game. There's been a couple of different uploads, at least some, not uploads, updates. Some two major updates. One that added like the fighters and bombers, and another one that is their galactic statecraft update. And man, they've added a lot of stuff to this game. As I mentioned, fighters and bombers now are part of your arsenal. You got a new race. The Unfallen has joined. There's new pirate factions. There are new miner factions, new quests, new heroes, a ton of AI improvements, general bug fixes, of course, and even some modding. They've added some modding support, so maybe you can go... I haven't tried out any of the mods yet. You can see here there's a little button in the middle for mods. I haven't tried any of these yet, but maybe we'll get to those. But it's there should you want to explore them. And anyway, they've provided all this stuff for free, which is very cool. And they have, a very dedicated community section for the developers and for the fans. This Games Together section. If you're interested in getting involved with even the development, the fans have actually created some of the minor races, minor factions in this game, and even the new major faction, the Unfallen, that was created by the fans. So it's some cool stuff going on with the developer, and like I said, they provide all these updates for free. So go ahead, buy the game, get all the updates. It's a very cool way to support a very cool developer and a fun game. So let's go. Let's start a new game. We will go with Expert. Let's go with that. And now, how many competitors? I've heard you can have up to 12 competitors. Galaxy density, medium. Number of constellations, many. Galaxy size, huge. We'll go with huge. Speed, normal. Difficulty, we got to go hard. That's for sure. Number of competitors, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at that. We're going to go 12 competitors. It might bog the game down. We'll see. But if not. Game difficulty, hard. Yeah. Interesting. Minor civilizations and the rest of the game have their own difficulty levels. That's interesting. So we'll do that. Allow custom factions. Whatever. We're not going to do a custom faction. That'll take too long. So who are we going to try here? We've tried United Empire. We've tried Horatio. I kind of liked Horatio. We could try the new people, the Unfallen. We haven't tried the Riftborn yet. I kind of want to try the Riftborn. I like the looks of their ships. I like the idea of this race that's come in from another alternate universe and trying to make sense of this crazy galaxy. So we'll try the Riftborn. Population does not grow, quote unquote, normally. Alright, so they are industrialists. They get, some nice bonuses off the start. +5 dust, +5 science, +5 manufacturing. So that's good. Production, all that stuff. Continuum sculptors. Faction affinity can build singularities that affect time by placing them on a system. Singularities have a fixed duration and can only be placed on a system within the Empire's vision. So this is like a weird mechanic that lets you either speed up or slow down time in a system depending on what you want to do with it. Kind of interesting. We're going to have to figure that out. And then the Riftborn, that's their population that we just looked at. So let's go. Let's start with the Riftborn. Here we are. Looks like they're fighting some humans there. Probably not going to go well for the humans, but you never know. Been having some audio setup problems lately in some of my videos, so hopefully this one turns out well. I just did a test beforehand with the music and everything, and it worked out fine. So hopefully we got no problems. Shall cross our collective fingers. And here is the Riftborn story.
Ours was a pristine universe. We knew nothing of your endless, your dust. Until
Uh-huh.
This
Pretty cool.
unlucky people
Oh, there's voice acting now.
come because a rift in the fabric between the universes threatens their existence.
Huh.
Things look bleak, hopeless even. In desperation, the Communion has sent an advance party through the rift into this terrifying galaxy with one goal: saving the Riftborn civilization. You lead the party, and the weight of the survival of your people rests upon your decisions. Go with strength and with hope. Failure is not an option.
Okay, so hopefully you heard all of that. Hopefully it's not just silence for the last 5 minutes. We'll check that out. But, yeah, basically they come from this other universe, and they have to encase themselves in this technology. It's why they look like robots. So they encase themselves in this technology that allows them to survive in our galaxy. And we are the first voyagers through the rift in space. That's why we're the Riftborn. And basically we're trying to set up a new homeworld for our people, because our current galaxy is dying because of this rift thing. So here's the Galactic Statecraft update. Congratulations, you're playing with new Endless Space 2 content. Galactic Statecraft offers players plenty of new options to interact and collaborate with other major players, as well as a series of new features and game improvements for those who favor the art of negotiation rather than brutal bloodshed. Now I gotta say, I'm a fan of the old brutal bloodshed. I've done almost no statecraft in this game whatsoever. But our last game we basically lost because of that. So maybe I need to change my ways, and this Galactic Statecraft will make it a little bit more easy to do that. And some of the AI improvements might do that as well. We got improved alliances. New options are available when players make alliances with other factions. You can now react to your allies' decisions, leave the alliance in case of declared war, or strengthen your bond with your allies, allowing you to benefit from faction-specific bonuses. Coordination tools. Players can now ask their allies to attack or defend specific locations. That's very important. We were unable to do that in our previous game, and it kind of hindered some things. Like, our allies were at war, and we were like, where should we attack? I don't know. Do you want us to attack here? Do you want us to attack there? There's no real way to coordinate that. So now we can do that. Makes cooperation with your AI allies more rewarding. This is true. That is right. Pirate liars. Minor factions will now only create fleets to defend their systems, and their reaction to your fleets will depend on the locals' inclination. Space Scourge now comes from pirate layers that can appear on nearby uninhabited systems. Attack and destroy these layers to curb the pirate threat. So that's what I was talking about earlier with these new pirate factions. They're going to actually have bases that you can attack and destroy, and until you do that, there's going to be all these pirate fleets flying around. As you know, early in the game, pirate fleets are pretty much the worst thing. Contextual diplomacy. Players in AI empires now have access to a tool to solve conflictual situations. You could just say solve conflict through diplomacy. Triggered by specific events, players will use diplomatic dialogue over several turns where both factions will have choices to make. That's cool. A little like conversation system might spice things up a little bit. Academy and the Heretic. That's like one of the main quest lines that you have to go through. Stakes have been raised with the Heretic's plot now having potentially dramatic consequences for the galaxy. Choose your side carefully. Hall of Fame weapons retake. Weapon design has been deeply rethought, and a complete rebalancing was implemented between projectiles and energy weapons. I'd gone pretty much full energy weapons, although no, I used a pretty decent mix last time. It seemed to work. Anyway, projectile weapons now have a high risk, high reward philosophy, while their energy counterparts deal more consistent damage. Make sure to check your fleets before you head into battle. Okay, so probably you get more critical hits from projectile weapons, which I think that's how it was before, and energy weapons, no critical hits or less critical hits. Anyway, it seems like that's how it worked before. Maybe now it just works better. Pressure retake. Pressure feature has been reworked. to offer more transparent and clear interface so players can better see how it's affecting their relationships with neighboring empires. That's cool. So now you can see, like, instead of somebody coming out of the blue and saying, hey, don't put a colony there, now you'll be able to see, like, how is this having an effect on their empire. That's fine. Constellation control. Oh, we skipped one. Orbital stations. Increase your system level. Your population will propel new space stations orbiting your colonized planets. That's cool, little space stations. I don't know what they'll do, but maybe they're just extra slots for population or for improvements and stuff like that. The first player to control 3 systems in a constellation will quote-unquote own this constellation, granting specific resource bonuses and showing everyone who's boss around here. I like that. And events. A series of new events will be implemented in the game to enrich the Endless Space 2 with a more immersive art and story. Alright, cool stuff. Cool beans. Alright, here we are. What is this guy? Hailing from another dimension, the Riftborn cross the rift and find themselves in an utterly alien universe as quasi-robotic incarnations of their true forms. Their population growth and manpower systems are unique. Okay, click on your home system for more information. Who is this guy? Is this like somebody from the academy? I don't know. He doesn't look like a Riftborn. He's got like a beard. Why does he have a beard? I don't know. Alright, so here is our systems. Pretty good. Vanguard system. We have some Epistus population. That's okay. These guys are hard workers. Ecologists, they help us with food. I don't know if we need food. Do these aliens from another dimension need food? I don't know. They don't add food of their own. They're industrialists. But what do we got on this planet? We got 12 food, 20 production, 22 dust, 37 science. That's really good. It must be a cold planet. It is a cold planet. We got a couple of resources here. We got titanium. We got Hyperium, so that'll help us later in the game build some nice weapons and improvements and stuff like that. We got a nice world. We got 3 nice worlds. I'm going to get this guy out of here. He's blocking my way. Are you sure you want to close this tutorial? Yeah, get out of here. Oh, that's a nice production world. It's a hot world. Hot, sterile, ashy world. That's what we like to see when it comes to production. So that'll help us again later in the game when we start building stuff. They're both immediately colonizable. That's immediately colonizable. I kind of want to do that. We'll build up our home planet a little bit first. Then we'll colonize. What's this? Fabricate forces. System improvement. All production is consumed. 50% is converted into soldiers. Interesting. All right. Get the drone network going. That's the first and foremost improvement we usually do. What is this? Machine embodiment. Population transformation. Improvement. Creating the robotic carapaces for Riftborn to inhabit is only one half of the assembly line process that allows Riftborn to exist in the endless universe. The second, more difficult aspect is transference of a Riftborn's consciousness into the shell. Okay, so this is something we need. It's kind of like a farm, I guess, in a way. It's a robot farm. We need to build these little machines in order for our people to be able to come over from the other universe. So we got to do that. Cerebral reality gives us more science and dust. I guess we'll put that on hold real quick. So I guess the other half must be some sort of colony ship or something, maybe, right? The Geist is a colonizer. Shadow is the exploration ship. We should probably like build these, build a colony. We got all kinds of stuff in the queue right now. Alright, so what do we got here? We got a little scout ship. The Geist. No probes on this fella. Rookie ship. No, this is a colonizer. Alright. So where's the other ship? There's a second ship here. There. Oh, there's the Geist. The Shadow. There's the Shadow. There's the probes. Alright, let's take a look at the Shadow. It is an exploration ship, a small rookie ship. So we could look at some of the curiosities on our own home planet here. Get those out of the way. Subterranean. High chance of luxury and strategic resources. High chance of anomalies. We'll look at the anomaly first. There we go. We have analyzed the life form. We got some blue cap mold, resource deposit, and +5 as loot. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What do we got here? New luxury resources discovered. That's what we just did. Thank you for telling me. Hero recruited. All right, we got our first hero. These guys look so cool. I really love this design of these like robot chassis they got here. Little interesting spheres. Technological spheres. Who knows what those do? They got little grabber arms to manipulate our gross universe that they've been thrust into. All right. Hero management. What kind of hero are you? You are a senator. Okay, so we got our first politician sent over from the other universe. I guess that's good. So we might as well assign him to a planet, since he's an overseer and a senator. Those are sort of planetary type things. So we're gonna assign you to Zinnius, our one and only colony. There you go. Happy birthday. Welcome to the universe. Let's get out of here. Done. New resource discovered. Your empire now has access to lost cities, MP artifacts. Okay, this is interesting. Use it to upgrade your system in the economy screen. I've never seen this before. NP artifacts. These ruins of ancient civilizations are a wealth of information on civilizations other than the Endless. Okay. Often strange and incomprehensible, they are of value for study and tourism. Effects within the system, minus 50% something. I do not recognize that symbol. Minus 50%. What would be good to have a minus on? I don't know. I'll have to look around for that symbol. And maybe somebody can tell me what it is. I don't know. Never seen that before. Alright, so we got our hero. Hero unlock progress. Our hero progress right now is locked until somebody finds the academy. That's good. What do we got here? We are a republic. That's good. I like that. Alien republic. That's fine. We don't want to change our government. No good. Next election in 19 turns. Right now we have our one industrialist dude, the politician we brought over. He has nobody to run against, so I guess that's good for him, but not so good for the republic. All right. Let's see. Finances. Dust inflation ×1. Small multiplier applied to dust expenditures. All right, so we're at the base level here. Just everything is ×1. No multiplications. Oh, we need to research. What sort of faction technology do we have? We have plasma metallurgy right off the bat. That's good. That gives us +3 production per planet with strategic deposits, which our home planet does. Requires Hyperium, so we need to research Hyperium. See what we can do here in the Hyperium front. Where is Hyperium? Let's see. It's probably here in the industry and trade somewhere, right? Colonize forest, colonize monsoon. Dust specialization. Be the first to produce 100 dust in a single system. All right. Accelerated production. No, no, no. Marketplace. No. Alright. We'll figure this out. Let's see. This is the science and exploration. Hyperium strategic deposit. So if we reach this thing, which is be the first to have 8 planets colonized, we'll get 75 Hyperium. Alright. So where is our Hyperium? How do we unlock Hyperium? Support module, planetary colonization. I guess we need that. We got xenobiology already. I don't know. We'll start with the rare earth foams so we can get some colonization going on. We'll figure the rest out. Later, planetary landscaping. We don't really need that. Diplomacy, we got to go down the diplomacy track this time. And weapons, we don't have any military. So we get to start out with... Oh, we've already got Hyperion right there. So we don't need to find it. Alright, that's good. That's why we couldn't find it. We already had it. Let's go. Alright, so this is our shadow. Let's go. That's the Geist. Geist. Alright, so let's send the shadow out to observe some stuff, and then we'll end the turn. Oy vey, I've already spent 20 minutes of this 30-minute video. I like to keep these videos to 30 minutes. So we got to do a lot here in the last 10 minutes. Zoom out. Take a look at what kind of galaxy we got. We got a... this is not quite a spiral arm galaxy. This is like a ovoid galaxy. Alright, that's interesting. We have found a new planet here. Columbia. Our new planet. New system. Columbia 1, medium lava. Columbia 2, tiny forest, is currently inhospitable to us because we don't understand what trees are, so that's no good. The lava world is hospitable, though, or at least colonizable. It's got a lot of production. It's a little bit of dust, but nothing else. I don't know if that's really the first place we want to colonize. I don't think... No, we can't do that yet. Do we risk our colony ship and go this way? I think we do. It's probably not a good idea. We're going to run into pirates immediately, but, you know, we're kind of naive to this new universe we're in. All right, let's end the turn. We don't have pirates in the nether world where we come from. The Rift world. Let's go. All right. Discovered Gaikon. This looks like a good system. Gaikon 1, large gas warm planet, inhospitable. Gaikon 2, tiny ocean planet, also inhospitable. Lots of things to see. Gaikon 3, small snow. Gaikon 4, large Arctic. So I believe the cold planets will be... Oh, and we got a huge gas planet. Gaikon 5. So this is a major system. 5 planets in it. 2 colonizable. Both looking pretty good. We got a small snow and a large Arctic. No production, though. No production. So the question is, it says Anatov's rings. +2 dust, +1 science as an anomaly. Huh. So this is a neat little planet. We got some blue cap mold. But this planet has no production. This whole system has almost no production other than the gas giants, which takes a while to research those. So maybe not the best place to colonize either. We need some more balanced type planets. So let's continue sending these ships down the road. Right. See you later, Columbia. We'll come back. There we go. You've discovered the planet Kiros. Kiros, when discovered, was a planet whose environment was so welcoming that it was taken by many pre-dust endless sects as their promised paradise. Unfortunately, conflict and strife exploded over its care and exploitation, and a gray goo nanobot plague was unleashed as a suicidal doomsday weapon that destroyed the biosphere. It exists today only as a memorial and object lesson. Ouch. I mean, good story, bro, but it's not helpful to us. Here we go. Edisir 1, another ash planet. Ruins that has a curiosity. Lots of production. Essadir 2, large toxic, colonizable. There we go. That's got a little bit of everything. A lot of dust. Could maybe use that. Edisir 3, large monsoon, inhospitable. Pretty cool looking planet. Kiros, that is the unique planet. Medium. Oh my god, look at that science. Wow. You know, we're weird alien dudes. We don't care about, like, if a planet looks cool. That's a lot of science. And a lot of influence. And a little, you know, pretty decent amount of dust. No production. I think we want to colonize Edisir 2 maybe, or Edisir 1. We can't colonize Edisir 1. Ash is no good. I mean, that's a lot of science. We could really boost our science. But it would take a long time to, build a colony here because there's no production. Let's see, what do we got here? We got expedition successful. Your analysis of the ruins was successful. Destructive salvager module. Gain dust per destroyed command point. Can only be installed on support ships. Okay. It's interesting. We got a module. That's fun. What about this place? It's trying to see, if Estidir 2 is going to give us anything extra. We got some Eden incense here. Our expedition was successful. So that gives us a little bit of an extra resource, but not a ton. You can use it to upgrade your empire plus 2, the thing I always forget, influence. Plus 2 influence per population on planet. Okay. So this is a hugely influential system here. Huh. I don't know. We got choices to make. We got decisions to do. Let's do one more turn. Well, actually, we can take one more travel point. Yes, maybe. I don't know what you're gonna do. Do I risk going further out, or should I go back? I think I'll go back. Because we're probably not going to colonize Gaikon right away. Maybe our second colony ship. Anyway, we already completed our first research. Rare earth foams. We get debris analyzer. Science per 15 per destroyed command point. So 15 science per destroyed command point. Alright, that makes more sense. Can only be installed on support ships. That's fine. Planetary colonization. We can now colonize Arid. Alright, so we might be able to get an extra planet or two here. Now what should we go for? They want us to look at atmospheric filtration. Plus 5 happiness per luxury deposit. We can colonize forests and monsoons. Yeah, we definitely want that. So we'll add that to the queue and be done with it. Move our ships. It's a long journey over there. So we'll send our colony ship over here because we might be able to colonize that monsoon planet pretty shortly. And there we go. This is pretty much, we'll do one more turn. It's always this way with strategy games. One more turn. Just one more turn. Okay, here we go. Solo quest started. Chapter 1, Beachhead, Part 1. So this is our early quest line. This universe is utterly unlike our own. Burning orbs of fire, scarred balls of rock hanging in the void, vast realms of nothingness. Empty, pitiless, terrifying. Some of the worlds are more than barren, airless rocks. Some of the worlds are more than barren, airless rocks, cloaked in dirt that seem fertile ground for tenacious foliage forms. They choke the surface and deny the light. Strange things stalk and shuffle and slither through the undergrowth. We were fortunate to avoid settling on such a world. Our world, the world we named Vanguard, on account of us being the spearhead, is a white wilderness broken only by still and silent forests, icy brooks, and perpetual gray skies. Its near ceaseless white embrace, where the sky can sometimes be mistaken for the land. It is reminiscent of the homeland, but if you look closer, it cannot hide its grotesqueness. Things scurry under the snow, others open dark wings among the shadows. Chilly waters crash and shriek against rocks. Worst of all, bursts of color sometimes burst forth unexpectedly. Sunlight on fish scales. Winter meadows blooming with flowers. Sweeping curtains of green and purple light. These guys wax poetic like nobody's business. No words can do the horror justice. So anything that we think of as like beauty and color, that's like horrifying to them because they come from a universe of just blank, whiteness. Nothing else but just the white void. Anyway, my forces suffer, but they are resolute. Their suffering is nothing next to the plague that spreads through our home world, Koraz. Every message from the communion speaks of the blight growing, more and more of the world becoming dead and blackened. There are many paths we might follow to end this nightmare. Even in the little time I have spent in this world, I have begun to form my own ideas for what is best. But I am merely an instrument of the communion, faithfully relaying the situation here to the best of my abilities. They decide, I await their orders. All right. So, I think our key right now, have a system with 9 system improvements, reach 50 points in relations. I think our key right now is exploration. We need to look around, get our bearings, figure out what all this dang old weird universe is about. Use the fleet action start expedition to explore curiosity. Okay, so we got to... Vanguard and its neighboring systems are only a small corner of the universe. They are brimming with mysteries. We would be foolish to expose ourselves to other dangers before we've learnt some of their secrets and reaped some of their bounties. So we just need to explore 5 curiosities of level 3 or higher. So that's a pretty difficult challenge right off the bat. We're going to need to upgrade our sensors and all that stuff. Well, that's all right. We are explorers in this new universe. So there we go. We have our first challenge, our first expedition that we need to go on. We've already explored a few things, but, we're going to get into it more later. So I guess that's going to end it for now. We're going to continue on with this Endless Space 2 until we lose or win, hopefully. But hopefully this can be one of our new daily series and show this every day, if not, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. We'll play it by ear as we do with all things in life. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.